I really hope it's coming through good this time. Just on a little trip. Let everybody come with me. Topic of this video is Pokemon Direct. The Pokemon Direct that came out earlier this morning on June the 6th, I believe the date is. So yeah, Pokemon Direct came out, and it was basically talking about, you know, Pokemon Pokken Tournament DX Deluxe, which is going to be for the Nintendo Switch, which that seemed, you know, fair. It seemed like that was gonna happen. And then you get the Pokemon Gold and Silver, what do you call it, for the Virtual Console. I'm guessing it's going to be Gold, Silver, Crystal for Virtual Console, which again, that's something else that you kind of knew was going to happen. It was inevitable because they're just like, hey, we got these old Pokemon games that we want to put on, you know, a newer console, a newer gen. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that. That'd be cool. But then you got the reveal, big reveal for Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon, which I see what they did there. They combined the Ultra from the Ultra Beast with it. And, you know, some of the changes that you see in it, you see that it's a lot more colorful. It seemed like it's springtime or summer, and, you know, it's a lot more flowers and, you know, foliage all around. Your character, I don't know whether it's the same character or if it's a new character, but you have a new outfit on. You have something, you know, whether you're a boy or a girl, you're dressed differently. So I'm guessing you just, you probably updated. You probably have a different outlook. What would be cool is if you can actually, you have like certain clothes, like you don't have the starter clothes, but you have like certain clothes that you can pick out and change, you know, in the beginning, and then later on you buy more clothes, because it's like, come on, not everybody's gonna start with the same clothes, I guess. But the wording that they that Matsuda brought to when he talked about Ultra Sun and Moon, he said that it's going to be an alternate story, which leads me to think it's basically a yellow, emerald, crystal, platinum version of the game. And that just is kind of, I don't know, kind of disappointing, because it's like, you're basically going to tell this alternate story, and everybody knows that ever since Crystal, Emerald, and Platinum, that those versions of the game, the third in the series, is always a little bit better than the original two games. Everyone knows that's pretty much. Crystal had updated graphics, it had color, it had you could actually see the shinies better, it had a better story. Same thing with Emerald. Better, more long, brought out story. And now they're going to bring out not just one game, but two games. Instead of making it Pokemon Stars, which is supposed to be the third installment, or would have been the third installment, this is going to be two installments to it. So basically they're combining Black and White 2 with the, like, I guess, Platinum Emerald type of games, which they're basically going to separate it and split it up into almost two games that you have to buy, because it's going to be little changes between, well, the biggest change is going to be the night and day features and probably the legendary you get. Yeah. is going to be the legendary you get, because they're not going to, it doesn't seem like it's going to change that much. Isn't going to change, like, you know, the story like 100% completely or whatnot like that, which pretty much they could have brought out with Sun and Moon. They could have made the story more developed in Sun and Moon. I can see it now. I can see it right now what's going to happen. They're going to have the story where you know, you still progress through Sun and Moon. You know, you meet up with Lily and everything like that. You go through the Isle trials and everything. But when it's all said and done, it's going to be an arc where you actually get, and spoiler warnings if you didn't know about this with the game, Mon, who is basically in the Poképelago, that's Lily and Gladion's father. So basically it's probably gonna be like a story where you actually rescue him from that dimension of the Poképelago that he's stuck in and reunite him with the family. That's more than likely what it's gonna be, what's going to add to the story. And then they're gonna have something with Chorus, who wasn't a main thing in Sun and Moon. He just kind of just showed up and then just left for like one scene to kind of allude to that there may be Diamond Pearl, well, not Diamond Pearl, but Black 2, White 2, or Black and White remakes or whatever. And you're probably going to have him show up and do something with Solgaleo and Lunala and Necrozma, who is supposed to be the third legendary with this. But it's weird because technically Solgaleo, Lunala, their evolutionary line is they're technically Ultra Beasts, because they came from the, you know, the wormhole. They came from that dimension, so they're technically Ultra Beasts themselves. So, but then Necrozma, you don't know what he is at all. You, like, they didn't really explain him. It's like they had the story, you know, in the game where Looker thought he was an Ultra Beast, but he's not. He's technically a legendary, or, you know, no one really knows what he is. It's just you catch him and you get a little information about it from the Pokédex, and boom, that's it. But yeah, it's gonna involve it from Black 2, White 2, the DNA splicers, more than likely, and it's gonna combine. It kind of just looks like Necrozma just becomes armor. And if you notice, Necrozma's ability is called Prism Armor, which is basically a filter. So the filter ability. So then again, yet again, it's basically armor plated Lunala and Solgaleo, which, I mean, looks kind of cool, but also, you done this before, Pokemon? What are you doing? It's kind of, you know, used before. You're just throwing that story again, and I know it's going to be a lot of people that are really, really hyped and excited. I'm not trying to take that away. Really hyped and excited, but remember, this is something that seems like it's been done before, and I feel kind of cheated, because if Sun and Moon came out, and then you get that third version, which is what, you know, everybody was claiming was going to be Stars, but is now going to be Ultra Black and, see, there I go. It's going to be Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. You're basically going to be paying for 2 games, and you're going to feel cheated. You're going to feel cheated that, oh, you could have put this story, this could have been the story for Sun and Moon because it's more fleshed out. The graphics are better. They updated a lot of the glitches, which is pretty much a lot of the stuff that's going on with the game now. You know, it runs really slow on the 3DS, which can be, you know, it's necessary. I mean, not necessary, but it's to be expected because it's like a 9-10-year-old system. So it's to be expected that it's going to be a little slow and, you know, not run that smoothly. But, you know, you had like a lot of the glitches, like the Skydrop glitch and stuff like that, that just completely broke the game. I don't know. It just seems like they're literally just doing cash grabs. And yeah, I know it's cash grabs gonna be around because that's why they're doing the virtual consoles, and they're also doing they're probably eventually gonna do Diamond Pearl remakes, you know, which I've really, in all honesty, just to be clear, I didn't really want there to be a major console Pokemon reveal today. Which I guess I kind of got my wish because all they're doing is adding a third installment with an alternate story to the game. So basically, yeah, it's like Emerald Platinum. So I guess it's not a major release. But the Pokemon game, Sun and Moon, just came out. It's not even a year old. And people are already like, we want more, or whatnot like that. It's like, yeah, I get it. You want more. But it's like, come on, man. Give it some time. It's like, it was like at least a year between, you know, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. And I can't look up the track record of Pokemon games right now with the way that they used to release their third installment. But I'm sure Emerald took longer than a year to come out. You know, I'm sure Emerald Platinum took more than a year to come out. But hey, you know, that's just my opinion, my thoughts on it. I'm still gonna buy it. I mean, not to even be a hypocrite, not to say I completely hate the idea of it. I dislike the idea of what they're doing, of what Pokemon is doing, but I'm still gonna buy one of the games. I'm not gonna buy both because I feel like I'm just gonna get the same story, but with a different legendary. So more than likely, I'll buy Sun. That way I can get an actual, another Solgaleo. Lunala, I like Lunala, but I want to get the Solgaleo this time. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that. It's gonna be on the Facebook, so I'm probably gonna put this on Facebook and on YouTube. So if you liked it, you know, like it, share it around. Tell me what you think. Do you think that, are you excited about the news that dropped? If you are, I'm glad you are. Stay excited because, you know, Pokemon needs excitement and hype right now with the way that it seems to be kind of stagnant, I guess you could say. But if you're hype about it, stay hype. I'm glad you're hype. If not, then tell me why. Is it the same reasons that I brought up? Is it, you know, the same things I talked about in this video? Let me know. This has been DB from the Backroom Crew. I'll talk to you guys later, and once, I guess, E3 pass and they give us some more information, I'll talk about it more then. All right, peace.